Good morrow, good morrow. Here we are, Micro Readings Thursday. I'm literally doing it on my phone today because I remembered. I usually don't remember to do it this way. If you're new here, this is Micro Reading Thursdays. It costs $10 to ask a question and to get an 8 card spread, okay? For any newbies to the channel. Here we are. Virgo Chick, who is one of my members, I have a membership live on Wednesday nights, and she popped in and paid for a question. I think she did not realize that last night was a membership live. Good morning, AFM. So I saved her question for today. So Virgo Chick will be first, okay? Don't forget to like, don't forget to share this live. It helps this channel stay on the air. We're gonna get to it. So Virgo Chick, like I said, she came in, she's a member on this channel. I do have a membership side of the channel that I rarely talk about. We do a big live on Wednesday nights and a small live on Thursdays during the day. So she popped in for a moment, a second, whatever, in time, and paid for a question. Now, I don't think she realized last night was a membership live, okay? So we're gonna do her first today. Virgo Chick, this was her question, okay? Am I going to move in with Dean soon? Oh, is Virgo Chick going to move in with Dean soon? There's the King of Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which would say successful. This is home and family. That says yes, but let's see if something keeps it from happening, Virgo Chick. Heartbreak. The Star card in reverse. The King of Love. Good morning. The True Partnership card. The Hanged Man. Oh, the Seven of Pentacles. I think yes, but I don't think it's going to be soon. Okay. Let me tell you why. The King of Wands talks about being courageous and driven and successful, right? He's the leader. The Ten of Pentacles talks about moving in together, talks about the security of family, establishing a life together. The Three of Swords, something happens. There may be a small breakup or a small time of not talking to one another. And you feel like, man, this is the wish I wanted to come true, and it didn't. The Star in reverse, okay? Don't lose your faith, okay? Because on this side, we have the King of Love, the True Partnership, and being hung up, but seeing the way through it. Hey, Sita. So, I think yes, but it's not going to be as soon as you think. There's going to be some ups and downs. It's a relationship. That's the way it is. I don't care if you meet your twin flame, which is usually a burning trash heap, or your in-game soulmate. A relationship is a relationship. And there are always ups and downs. It's how you get through them, right? I feel like ultimately this king loves you. And it is a true partnership, and you see the light. Don't forget, the hangman's about perceiving things in a different way. Let me give you an example. I'm as stubborn as the day is long, okay? I'm a Gemini, and I'm a Taurus Venus, and a Scorpio rising, okay? So sometimes I think that everything should go just like this, just like that, just like that, just only in that little bitty area, only that, right? But the thing I've learned over times of ascension is that I am self-aware. And when I was younger and stupider and not as ascended as I am now, no, it only had to be like this. I am right, they are wrong, and that is all. And that's not how a relationship works. So being self-aware is going, okay, maybe I'm just being stubborn too. It's not all them, it's me too. And this is the dawning of, oh, okay. And then planting your seed and moving forward. I'm gonna say yes, but I don't think it's as fast as you want it to be. Because you said soon. The question was, am I going to move in with Dean soon? I think yes, you will, but not as soon as you think, okay? All right. Up next, I think Laura paid for 2 questions. Let me pull up my stuff, y'all. I'm not even ready today. Laura is the second question to be answered today, and she paid for 2. Sita is after Laura. Thank you, Sita. So let me get her going here. And I'm also going to pull up so I can watch myself. That way I don't have to scroll up and down on my phone. Candace, darling, you're after Sita. Here we go with the stupid dog, and he cannot contain his excitement of barking people out the window. That has nothing to do with him. Yeah. We love him, though. Gonna wake up all the guys. Everybody here is sleeping, except for me. Okay. Hi. Okay, Laura, you are next. If you have any questions, please ask another foolish mortal. She is the head moderator and will tell you what you need to do in order to get a question answered. Yes? General reading for Laura. General reading now. So Laura paid for 2 questions. Okay. But she only asked for general reading. So instead of getting 1 8-card spread, these guys are going to have a fit. They're going to wake up because the dog's barking. Hold on. It's 10 o'clock, so everybody should be up. Oh, hold on just a second, you guys, okay? Sorry. Is it Kyle awake? Okay, everybody calm down. Okay. All right, here I come, everybody. Okay. I just thought, wait, Kyle hasn't gone to work yet, but he's gone. He did get up. I just didn't hear him. So when you pay to get a question answered, it's $10 or $9.99, whichever one YouTube will let you pay. Laura paid for 2, only asked 1 question, so she's going to get 2 8 spreads, which is 16 for her 1 question general reading. Miss you too, Candace. You been busy, girl? This is for Laura. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Oh, options, Laura. Oh, okay. Victory. Making money. Maybe an offer of love. Exciting new beginnings. Did I tell you the name Peter before? Was that you? Because that Peter name comes into a Peter name. Peter. Was that somebody else? It comes up with your reading too. Knight of Cups. The Sun. Best card of the deck of tarot, Laura. Queen of Wands, I'm sorry. Oh, the 6 of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Good, that's good. Oh, the 10 of Swords, that's good, Candace. Queen of Wands, so you have the King and Queen of Wands. Fire. The 11 card, the 2 of Pentacles. What's under that? The 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Listen, I don't talk politics on this channel, okay? Because the moment somebody comes on here and starts screeching about politics is the moment that you will be banned from this channel. You'll be able to watch it, you just won't be able to say anything, okay? Hi, the only special 1K. Okay. So I don't talk about politics, but in a lot of people's readings right now, it does talk about very much of, that's myself, I can hear talking, very much of money, okay? and there being a time period where money is strained. Okay? And that may possibly happen to you, but it won't last long. The fact that you get the Seven of Cups, Laura, talks about so many opportunities coming into your life over the next few months that you can only imagine how many, or maybe you can't imagine how many opportunities, right? For a Gemini, and Laura's a Gemini, like me, we have a tendency to think the worst is going to happen, so we're not surprised, okay? It's who we are. Hey, Julianne. So I feel like so many options are coming your way in love, in spirit, in real estate, in all kinds of things that you're going to say to yourself, the heck is that? Do you hear that? What is going on today, y'all? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go downstairs. It sounds like an engine's getting ready to explode. Hold on. What is that sound? Oh, Lord, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Something's in the universe today, for real. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Can y'all hear that? Can you hear that? So here's the dealio. While I was gone to Kate's, a couple weeks ago, the neighbors right next to me cut down 2 trees in their yard. I came home, the trees were gone. Now, they're out there with a stump puller, and they're chopping up and pulling out the stumps that they left behind. So if you hear that, it's a big piece of machinery in the neighbor's yard, and we're like 10 feet apart, chopping up a stump. And there's 2 of them, so it's probably gonna last the whole freaking time I'm on here, okay? So bear with me. Good thing Kyle's gone. They're probably waiting for Kyle to leave because Kyle parks out front with his work van, and they pulled up in front of our house. So anyway, okay, good. That's what I was worried about. So sorry, you guys. I'm surprised Michael isn't up going, what the hell's going on? Anyway, they're probably waiting for Kyle to leave. He just left for them to pull up to do it. So I'll say this, Laura. I'm so sorry, Laura. I'm so sorry about all this. I feel like there's so many options and a lot of victories. It's not going to feel like it because the the country is going to the crapper right now. There's going to be very bumpy moments. There's going to be a lot of money coming out people's pockets. There are going to be saving graces during this time. There's going to be all kinds of stuff, okay? Okay, good. Thank you, Julianne. I feel like more options to make money. I feel like possibility of love because of the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. I talk about exciting new beginnings, but I don't just think about, I think about in life in general for you. There's going to be the big chunks of crap because of the way the world is right now. But just step to the side and walk around it. The fact that you get the sun You get the King and Queen of Fire and the 11 of Wands. Does talk very much of a love that's passionate and moving forward. There'll be an ending to something, but a breakthrough. It talks very much of, that's what she was talking about this morning. I went out to do the dog, and the boy was leaving, and the girl was saying, right here, we got to go right here. Well, they didn't park in front of their house. They parked in front of my house, per usual, right? So they better be glad Kyle's gone or nobody be parking anywhere. So I feel like many victories, don't let the things that you feel are losing moments, because a lot of us are going to have them right now. Okay. Paying for things are going to go up astronomically for a while. So just have faith. Just have faith. It's all I can tell anybody right now. Things are happening. Things are changing. They're going to continue to change. That's your reading. Sorry, Laura. That's your reading. We did Virgo Chick. We did Laura. Next up is Sita, then Candace. Let's see who else. Let me go. Hey, Christian. Is that Christian? Thank you. All right. Sita, darling. Why did Antonio, the Virgo, ghost me? I wasn't really into him, but I am a Gemini, so I'm curious. He's a Virgo. And an ascended Virgo, it sounds like. Why did Andy? Hey. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Again. I just love it. What's happening? Oh, I think I think he already knows who his Empress is. There's some abandoning you. What's underneath that? I think this is all going to sound crazy, but when doesn't it sound crazy, right? I think he already knows who his Empress is, because the question was, why did Virgo ghost me? And this is your answer. So he probably already is in love with somebody. I don't know why my volume keeps going up. He's probably totally in love with somebody already, and that person, either they broke up, or she's with somebody else, or he's just waiting for her to get out of a relationship so he can go back to her. Because look at how this came out. Again, the question was, why did Antonio the Virgo ghost me? And this is your answer. The header card is the Empress, right? Because of an Empress. Okay, he wants to celebrate after, it's like the Emperor got his heart broken. This almost makes me feel like she got married or got into a relationship. He's waiting for a breakthrough. Probably she's a water sign, probably. And then abandonment of you. He's probably been really weighed down, and he's fighting to get his wish come true with his Empress. So. Hi, misleading. I love that handle. It's because of his divine counterpart. There's some kind of hiccup in their relationship. It's probably him. Either he wasn't ready, he wasn't ascended enough to be in a relationship with her, and then he figured out after she was gone that she was the one, and now he's just waiting for his chance again. So to me, it comes off more like he's just dating people just to have something to do until that happens. Sorry. But that's what I feel like. These cards click, definitely say that. Why? Because heartbreak with an Empress. And I don't think he's the Emperor here, but there he is represented. He's waiting to celebrate and have a breakthrough. Okay. It's because of somebody he's still in love with. Hi, WD. How's it going? Crazy, right? Candace is next. Candace, what does Source have in store for me this month? Wow, the Fool. Interesting. You know I like to be nosy. I don't blame you. I'd want to know too. Six of Pentacles. It's like things going to even out for you. The High Priestess. Strength. Oh, look. Seven of Cups again. Ooh. Six of Cups. I hate that card. Sorry, Six of Cups, but I do. The World and the Moon. Yesterday was a full moon, y'all. It was a full moon in Taurus. You should have asked for whatever you want to be abundant in, okay? Love, money, security, whatever it was. It's the fact that you get the Fool as your crowning card talks about, well, it's the biggest new beginning in the deck of tarot, literally. New beginnings are coming for you. Spontaneity, optimism, trust it. There's a new path coming for you, okay? The Six of Coin is a card of balance. It's a card of finding your balance. It's a card of sometimes being on your knees and not knowing if you're ever going to find balance, but oh my God, they stopped for 5 seconds. Oh, looks like they're going to the other stump. Yay me. It's a card of giving, receiving, finally having fairness in your life. It's generosity. I feel like a mystery will be unveiled, and trust it. Trust yourself during that time. The Strength card is, again, a card of being courageous. Hey, Painted Doll, you're after Candace. You know what I mean? Trust yourself. Trust all the options that are coming to you. All the choices you're going to have to make. Don't doubt yourself. And should I do it? Should I do it? Go with your first instinct. The fact that the Six of Cups, which I hate, I wish I could burn every Six of Cups card in the world. Because somebody's going to want to come back and have a reunion with you. And that, to me, is always the final test. It's like, oh, she's almost happy. Let's send her ex in that was toxic and freaking horrible and see if she falls for his dumbass again. That's what this card always says. Or her. His or her dumbass again. I think you move on from that. Your intuition. I like the Moon. It's such a watery, romantic, sensitive feeling, but it's also like a scary feeling. Like there's going to be such good, warm vibes coming your way that it creates anxiety. Because we're always waiting for the other shoe to drop, people. It's who we are, right? Girl. You get this following this. Move on. Now, again, I don't tell people what to do. And I can't tell you how many times I've done readings for people. I'm like, this isn't working out for you. And they get really mad at me and scream and piss and moan and cuss me out. And I'm like, that's okay. Just, write it down. We're happy. I'm like, okay. And then they call me back and say, we broke up. He was cheating on me. You failed the test, didn't you? So, I think there's a lot of options coming your way. Don't let anything toxic re-enter your life. Okay? Because the problem with people letting exes back in their life is they don't ever remember the horrible times, which is 75% of the time. They only remember the good times. They choose to forget how crappy they were. Because, we all get lonely. Were you that lonely? I don't know. I don't know about that. That's your reading, Candace. Oh, Lordy. Painted Doll, Queen Goddess, and Julian Lee. Let me check PayPal before I write anybody else down. Hold on. It logged me out. Hold on. It always logs me out. Mary, you are after Painted Doll. Then we have Queen Goddess and Julian Lee. Julian Lee. Queen Goddess and Julian. Don't forget, they both paid for one. Do not forget that big readings are only $75. If the economy goes down the crapper, I won't be doing this anymore because people aren't going to be able to pay for anything. They're definitely not going to save their money to pay for me. There's food to be put on the table. So we're going to see what happens. Right now, we're going to stick with it, okay? All right. Oh, I remember. Thank you. Good. I trust in how you want to word the question for me. Thank you, Painted Doll. For Painted Doll. What does Source want to tell me about the future JMC as a partner to me? I don't know how to word it, but I want to know his true intentions. Is he going to be a true partner I can trust? Okay, let me say it in my mind. Tell me about Nightmare. Let's see what happens. Seven of Pentacles. The Betrayer. Death. Oh, that one come up outside. Not a victory. That came out in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You didn't like do some spell work and use his actual name, did you? Now, when I say spell work, that can be anything. That can be saying under the full moon, please let JMC and I be in a relationship. You didn't do anything like that, did you? Okay, good. Because it almost looks like it's not going to be good, but there's a string being yanked, okay? So let me just say it like this. The Nine of Swords is a nightmare card. So it'll be anxiety ridden. But there is talk of planting seeds of a life together. There's probably even talk about getting married and having a family together. But in between all that, we have the Betrayer, the Nightmare, the Death, okay? And then you get the Victory card in reverse, which says there will be no victory. If you read here, it says destroyed, failure, doubt, discredited, ignored, lack of confidence. See, take a snappy of that. But in between all this, these two things are promised. These are the only, well, I'm going to include this one being promised. This is a lot of talk, okay? Well, listen, sometimes signs is not that you're going to end up being together. Sometimes signs are warnings. Sometimes they're warnings like, heads up, he's coming. Pay attention. What were the signs? Did you dream about him? That's, he's thinking about you too, right? This is not getting an offer. This is a card of unreliable. Look, unreliable, bored. Usually when I have a dream of my ex, it's like Source going, heads up, here he comes, be ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh God. To me, this is you deciding what you're going to do. This is judgment to me. This is justice. This is the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Queen of Swords says, come here, tell me what you have to say. Tell me what you have to offer. And if I don't like it, I'm going to cut you in half with my sword. That's the justice, you see. I think there will be lots of promises that we can start again, we can do this, we can do that again. I don't think they'll be followed through. Not with the betrayer. Okay, WD, I'll check it out, my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can pay at the beginning of the month. You can always pay for the first like 15 days or so. You can always pay via PayPal. Okay, and if you can't do it any other way, the rest of the month you can pay for PayPal too. No worries. Um, but we also get death. Now I don't know what he is. Maybe he is a Scorpio. I don't know. But a true partner, I don't think so. You know what I mean? I think there'll be a lot of talk. You guys hear me talking recently about people dangling the carrot. This is what this feels like. Especially when, I mean, some of the worst cards you can get is here. Plus, you got the victory card, but it came out in reverse, girl. I mean, I don't want to rain on your parade, right? But I got to tell you what the cards say. I have to. But there's promises. Ultimately, a death that leads you to a new beginning, okay, with a trusted partner. But you got to make the judgment call first. Because I'm saying there's promises of, you know, being committed and planting seeds, but weaved all the... I pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I even pulled an extra card, okay? And these are the only two good ones. I asked also if you've been, because sometimes people think, oh, doing a spell means, you know, lighting candles and dancing naked in the field. And it doesn't. It means just wishing that it would work out or that you would be together or whatever. Okay, just a thought of it, whatever. Because I asked about that because of this card right here. It was underneath the last card, which is the manifester. So, but you said you didn't do it. Anytime you try to bend somebody's free will, and I'm not saying you did, I'm just telling anybody why, I'm explaining why I'm saying this. Anytime you try to bend somebody's free will, it's going to come back and punch you in the mouth 100 times over, right? You can't do that. You can't bend anybody's free will. But I only asked because this came up. So to me, it's like a sign of, oh, you tried to manifest it into happening. So when you want to manifest love, you say, please, Source, bring in the best partner for me, the best soul mate that I have. Not a karmic soulmate, but a soulmate. Please bring in the one that's meant for me, the one I'm supposed to be with, the one that is the best. And that's how you ask it, okay? I just don't see it. I don't see it. I think there'll be promises of it, my friends. I don't see it happening. That's your reading. Sorry, my friend. Sorry, Painted Doll. Mary, you're next. Then Queen Goddess and Julianne Lee. You're welcome. You're welcome. PayPal. Let me go back, WD. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Hold on. WD, you're after Julianne Lee. Thank you for coming in. Mary, you're next. How will November 12th go for DULCE? How will November 12th go for DULCE? Oh, well, this says wish fulfillment, happiness, satisfaction. Oh, oh my God. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Money and family and generosity and again, Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, a card of contemplation. Like there's an offer that comes that they're not seeing and they need to look at it, or it needs to be looked at and probably taken. Oh my God. Page of Wands. Moving forward. Freedom. Again. The Empress, the Mother. Abundance. Beauty, growth, fertility, evolution. Fertility, evolution for the... It looks really good. Oh my God, you got sun. I don't know if DOLC is for you, for somebody else, or if it's a place you got to go to, but it looks really good. Best card, the Deck of Tarot. Think about it. Think about it. It's success. All is well. Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Perception, direction, boundaries, clear-mindedness. Oh my God. If you want this to be good, this is probably the best reading you could get. If this is on somebody else's behalf, okay. But Temperance is all about harmony and moving forward in balance and moderations and patience. It's Archangel Michael. It's really good. Really good. Really good. Click. Really good. The wish fulfillment card, satisfaction card, the money card, the mother card, the new beginning card, an opportunity that you shouldn't miss, the best card in the deck of tarot, the sun, and Temperance, which is, Temperance. Wow. Really good. That's your reading, Mary. Crazy, right? Queen Goddess is next. The dog's going to bark the whole time because people outside pulling stumps out of the neighbor's yard, so. Unfortunately, they do not tell me when this is happening. I'm just a neighbor. Okay. Queen Goddess, hello. Love through November, please. You got it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and share this live with others that you think may like it. For Goddess. Oh, let me put it on all chat, not just top chat. There we go. Jeez Louise. Love through November for Goddess, for Queen Goddess. Love through November. Love through November for Queen Goddess, please. Love through November. The King of Love, darling. Somebody who's coming who's emotionally secure. Somebody coming who's emotionally mastered. I'll look in a minute, mermaid. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I gotcha. I'll do you the second one next, Mary. Hold on. Oh my God, I do not have room for this. All right. So, this is the King of Cups. This is somebody who is emotionally mastered, loving, caring, tolerant. Could it be a water sign? Maybe. Could it just be somebody who has those characteristics? Maybe. Looks good. Water sign being Aries. No. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be though, right? Oh, what you waited for comes. The Three of Wands. Development, progress in love. Coming quickly, quickly activated. The Knight of Swords. Somebody that's really intelligent. Somebody that's driven. Somebody that's driven to succeed. Somebody that's ambitious. Could be a Capricorn or Aquarius. The Eight of Cups. Escapism. I feel like this is leaving behind all the crap from before. Walking away from and leaving behind baggage of the past. Walking into the future. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving. Somebody who's kind and giving and receiving and sharing the wealth and very charitable and generous. Very good. Nine of Pentacles. They are single. I'm telling you, this whole live is going to be a nightmare because all those people are next door pulling up stumps with heavy machinery and the dog's having a minty bee, okay? This is so, I may have to go down and put him in his cage, okay? I may have to. But the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's admired, okay? Oh my God, a true partner. Wow, Queen, this is a really good one. Look at that. I love the Page of Wands. Somebody comes that's kind and caring and is emotionally mature. Somebody who knows what love is supposed to be like. Somebody who, I literally got on the TT this morning and told a story about my dad. I didn't post it because I know as soon as I post it, everybody on the internet's going to steal it and claim it's theirs. But I feel like what you're waiting for comes. It's very kind and balanced and somebody that so many people admire and a good partner. So I gotta go put the dog away. I'll be right back. Go, Nana, right now. Go, Nana. Go. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Jesus. Michael is probably sleeping. He's right behind this wall. He slept through a tornado once. He probably hasn't even woken up. Ah. Jessica, you're after Jennifer. Let me tell you what. Okay. I'm going to do Mary's next. Okay. So it's really, really good. Very, very good. The dog's having a minty bee. They're chopping up the stumps next door. They cut the 2 trees down a couple weeks ago while I was gone at Kate's house. I came home and the trees were gone. The people that live next door rent. They don't own it. I don't know why they cut them down. I don't know why. So it's a long way down there. All right, up next is Mary's second question. Not for me. How will work go for Dolce in the I think that's how you say it. Dolce in the next 30 days. For Dolce. Oh. Planning the future for work. It's a card of expecting results and progress. He's still down there barking in his cage. Three of Swords in reverse. Recovery from a loss. Again. King of Money. Prosperity. Just go with the flow. There'll be a balance. She'll have to adapt. Okay, and manage your time better. Make balanced decisions. Oh, judgment in her favor. Resurrection, if you will. Forgiveness. Renewal. Growth in money. The 7 of Pentacles. Progress. Investment. Results. Long-term vision. Oh. Yeah. So the 5 of Swords is a card of conflict and betrayal. So somebody where she works at tries to do that. I feel like they get cut off. Don't let your emotions rule you. It's the last thing you should do. The Queen of Swords is justice and judgment in her favor. Establish boundaries, but don't show any emotion. It's sad, but it's true, people. Men don't want to see women have emotions. Oh, she's emotional. Get rid of her. Oh my God. She's emotional. Get rid of her. So don't show any emotions. I think it turns out fine. You know, just play it cool, right? And it talks about moving forward. Another foolish mortal will help you, Mahalia. Okay? She's the head moderator. She'll tell you what you need to do. Okay? In fact, 2 comments up from you asking what we do. Another foolish mortal says, welcome to the live micro readings, $10 USD per question. Pay via Super Chat. Or you can pay for a PayPal, which she listed above your question. Okay? Thank you. So here's the thing. I think it'll be good. You just got to remain calm. When you're a woman, or when you're a man, you can't be overly emotional. I know everybody thinks, oh, Teresa, you're just a silly psychic. Yeah, and I worked in a male-dominated industry in the financial sector for decades. So yes, that's your reading. That's your reading. Dolce, pretty name. Julianne Lee, you're next. Then WD, Jennifer B, and Jessica. Okay, sorry about the chaos, but the neighbors decided to have a giant heavy equipment come in here and blast out tree stumps. So sent my chihuahua into a minty bee. Okay, I apologize. Welcome, ain't it fun? Okay, just saying. Just saying. Okay. Yay. Julianne, let me go find your question. Julianne Lee, let me take a drink. I need more than water, I can tell you that. It's days like these. Anyway, I digress. What message does my heart need to hear right now? That's a great question. What does Julianne's heart need to hear right now, please? What does Julianne's heart? I see a barrel in my head. I see a barrel in my head. What does Julianne's heart need to hear right now? You hung up? Future planning is coming. Expect results soon and progress. Could be with a fire sign. Who knows? Mahalia, you are after Jessica. Thank you. I timestamp everything. If you guys got to go do something, don't worry. I'll timestamp them. First pin comment after the live ends, okay? Could be with the King of Wands. I mean, that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or with a leader. Somebody who's strong, courageous, powerful, but driven, like maturely. Again, the the Temperance card, which is also fire, okay? Hi. It's, yeah, type your question in, Mahalia, and another Foolish Martyr will copy and paste it later when it's your turn, okay? Temperance is Sagittarius. It's balance and harmony and moderation. Wow, this is crazy. Again. Filling out Nicole. Feeling burdened? What? Oh my God, the Lover, Gemini. What's this? I'm going to say this. The fact that you have the Hangman as your crowning card says that something comes along or someone that makes you change your way of thinking in regards to love. It gives you pause. It makes you enlightened. It makes you see the new vision of what love is supposed to be and to release your perception of what you think it's supposed to be. No worries, girl. No worries. All right. So sometimes we think this is the man of our dreams. Okay. And they do something horrific. And you're like, man, he's a real douche. I don't want to be in love with that kind of person. And this person comes along. Or you're thinking about being with this person or like this person, and then another person comes along and like, man, this one really treats me good. Okay? So to me, there is a perspective change getting ready to take place. Your head surrounded by the golden light of the divine. It leads to the future. Okay? It leads to somebody strong, somebody that's balanced. Okay? Because it does show here in your reading that there was a hardship in your past or an abandonment or you're insecure about love in general or a certain person or whatever, and it's been a burden for a long time, but now Lover comes. We have Gemini and all the fire signs here, okay? But a Lover comes, one that's harmonious, somebody that you go into union with, somebody that has great values, where all the things align, right? The strength of two in a relationship, not just one. Because a lot of times we get in relationships with people and they don't care about you. They only care what they get. This is a different kind of lover, passionate. So I think you either go away from one or one betrayed you or you got betrayed in the past and now you move forward into the wheel of fortune. Good fortune turns in your favor. It's karma and good luck and destiny and fate and a pinpoint moment in life that changes everything. It is a new cycle. I think you have a lot to look forward to. That's your reading. That's your reading, Julianne. WD, you're next. Wow. All righty. So interesting. I dreamt last night about a new man figure romantically that felt super aligned, and the one that's still around was fading away. You get what I'm saying? That's what the cards say. a reading, my friend. Thank you so much. WD. Crazy, right? Oh, source. You always know what to say. Okay. I have where WD paid, but all she wrote in there was 2 questions. So I need your 2 questions, darling. Oh, they're already here. You're ahead of me. All right. Thank you, Jillian. WD. Is my marriage, I had to distinguish, sometimes I can't see. Is my marriage moving forward? WD. Now here's the thing. I want you to type it here again. And I want you to type the questions completely separately. I want you to type the first one, then I want you to leave it and type the second one. Because it says, WMT, my question is, my marriage moving forward, what do I need to know? And or job. So I don't know where to split that because the way it's put is like, so do you want to know if your marriage is moving forward? Or what do you need to know about a job? So let's just do them separately. Okay? Because I don't know if the my marriage moving forward is a question by itself. What do I need to know? Question by itself. And or job. Question by, I don't know. Yeah, 2 separate questions. That'd be great. Take your time. We're fine. We are fine, WD. Okay? Marriage future, what I need to know about my marriage. Okay, so that's all pretty much one question. All right. Future of WD's marriage and what she needs to know about the future of her marriage, please. Let me shuffle a couple more times. Then you can go ahead and print the other questions, okay? Moving forward after a rocky time? After a lot of burden, being burdened by it? Stressed about it? Exhausted? A lot of responsibility? Queen of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Talks about be courageous. Listen, the Queen of Wands is the warrior queen, which will say fight to the end, right? Be determined. The Nine of Wands talks about being persistent and courageous, and you're probably going through a test of faith in regards to the marriage right now, but surviving it, getting to the other side. The struggle. The struggle, real girl. Leo. The Empress wrestles Leo to the ground. Infinity. Courageous, passionate, power, influence. It also talks about being compassionate and focused on it. It also talks about a strong bond. There's an offer coming. Make sure you look at it and consider it in regards to the marriage, okay? You may be reevaluating and like keeping to yourself a little bit, or they are. But here's the reaching out of love. There's still love. Oh, wanting to move forward in passion. Ooh, death, Scorpio. Woo! Endings bring new beginnings, change and transformation, transitioning the end of a cycle. This may just be an end of a cycle. Scorpio. A lot of Scorpio and fire energy here. This is the mother of the deck of tarot. I think it can work out if you both try. Both. Right? You know what I mean? I feel like there's a fight for it. I feel like there's a struggle. I feel like you feel exhausted by it. I feel like there's a burden. People may be working a lot. Money have something to do with it. But it does talk about moving on. It does talk about reaching out. It does talk about death. Doesn't have to be the death of the relationship. It can be death of a cycle in the relationship, which I think it is. The Queen of Pentacles says that you continue to get the offer. So I think a struggle, back and forth, but figuring it out. Yes, I do. Sorry, my nose is itching. Second, current job general, please, for WD. Okay. General reading for job. We are recovering from a bad time. That completely makes sense with that reading, girl. Completely. What's his sign? It happens, Ma, but I'm not a medium that says, okay, we're going to do a medium reading. I don't do that. I do personal readings. I don't connect with anybody usually on live. Okay, you have to focus. Sometimes people come in every once in a great while on a live, but usually I have to get a personal reading. And I know everybody's like, oh, you just want to pay more money. No, I don't. It's just having one person in the room, but I don't guarantee it. I'm not a medium reader, and I don't believe in them. Sorry. Okay, I believe in people coming when it's time for them to come in. Okay, Gemini, got you. Justice, girl, for work. Look at that, the Justice card. WD. Fairness, a celebration. Wow, support, collaboration, creativity. Oh my God, the boss. This is the boss, so the boss is watching. The boss is watching. The leader is watching. Security, stability, rules and power. I feel like you're going to get your justice in work because look at these cards, y'all. Look at them. It looks like you're going to get your justice in work. The boss is watching. If you don't think the boss knows who's doing what, you're wrong. There will be a celebration. People will probably leave too. The world, I think you'll move forward in it. I feel accomplished, completing a cycle, completing a tough time maybe, and moving forward in it. Arriving, success. Good God. Hell, things are working behind the scenes that you don't see. Discussions are being had at work. For the good employees, the bad employees, decisions are being made. Just trust yourself. They think you're a good partner. Moving forward, the Magician. This is a great card to get when you're getting a reading because this is a card of people recognizing your skills and tools and that you're good at what you do. I think it'll be just fine. Yeah, I get it. Thanks, Ma. You got it, Mahalia. Oh, I'm saying that right. I think it's going to be good. So here's the thing. I think they recognize your skills and everything like that. And I think not only you, but the majority of people in right now are having tough times. It's a tough time in the world right now. This is what I would say to do. I'm a Gemini. And for me, over the years, when I worked, a regular job, which may happen again soon, for me, going to work was more like an outlet. Like I could take out, now this was me when I was less ascended, okay? If I was having a hard time in my personal life or whatever, personal life, I dug in at work like nobody's business. It's like I may not be able to win at home or win in the relationship, but I can win here. I can dig in and do the best work ever. Like I took out, like it was cathartic for me. Like I took out, if I was having a hard time, like when my dad was dying, when my mom was dying, whatever, I would dig in at work and I'd be like, I can win here. I couldn't win there. I love you too, girl. Kansas. My daughter lives not far from Kansas. Yay. So just digging at work. Use that as your cathartic therapy. It's a really good reading for work, girl. Really good. Really good. Okay? Thank you. I'm glad to see you, WD. I wondered. That's my regulars that have been here forever, and when they disappear, I know something going on. Okay? And I hope they come back. So it's good to see you. Very much so. Jennifer, you're next. Then Jessica and Mahala, which I'm going to write general next to you. Mahalia. Oh my God. I suck, y'all. Okay. I pronounce the names. Hello. Oh my gosh. Alida Kessler? Alida? That's pretty. I can't pronounce anything because I suck at it, but thank you. And hello. All right, up next, Jennifer B. Up next is Jennifer B. Hold on, let me find your question, Jennifer. General reading, please, and thank you. You got it, girl. I always ask in a general reading, what do they need to know? That's in my head, that's what I'm thinking. So, I am a Cappy. I love my Cappy. And I have CPSD. Things got weird for a second. Yeah. Breathe. You're a Cappy. Just dig in at work. Okay? It'll be therapeutic if you look at it that way. But I get it. I get what you're saying for sure. All right. Thanks, WD. I love my Cappies. For general reading for Jennifer B. You got the Queen of Pentacles. We love the Queen of Pentacles. That is money and success and mother and fertility and commitment and protection and generosity. Being practical, providing financially. Oh. We love temperance, Sagittarius. To me, like Archangel Michael, it's a card of balance and harmony. And if you're just patient for whatever it is that you're waiting for, it'll pay off. Patience will lead to your purpose. You finding the meaning of what's meant to be in life. What's coming. Sagittarius season's coming too. Mid-month. Look at that. A beginning. A desired new beginning. I'm back. Oh, I froze up. Somebody called me. Sorry, guys. You got the Three of Swords in reverse. I love the Three of Swords in reverse. It's a card of recovery. It's a card of recovery after a loss, whatever that is. Heartbreak, financially, grief, loss, whatever it is. I always called it the healing heart card or the healed heart card. Quit calling me, people. Jiminy Christmas. It's a card of healing and releasing and optimism and forgiveness. That's what we get when we get a new beginning. We've forgiven everything from the past. Who cares? Who cares about the past? Yes? Again. Oh, you got 2 aces so far. The breakthrough card, the justice card, the mental clarity card, I used to call it my right-handed God card, right? Where you pulled out the sword and he sliced down, cutting away all of this. Moving forward. I feel like your life is getting ready to take a giant leap forward. Page of Swords. You may be feeling restless right now, and that's okay. New things are getting ready to enter your life. I feel like you're going to meet somebody who's extremely intelligent, too. Again. The 1111 comes. This is a celebration. It's stability. It's harmony. It's friendship and family and community and joy and homecoming. Hey, Greg. There are lots of possibilities. Look at that. Cupid's arrows of love and the freaking Chariot. Victory after a long battle. 8 of Wands is about rapid change. So things are going to start happening very quickly. Movement forward in your life. Action coming at you and you taking actions toward a new life. Gotcha, girl. This all makes sense. Freedom. The Chariot is direction. It's control. It's progress. It's taking action in your life. It's success and movement forward. I've got 2 of my moving cards. So either you could be moving or somebody could be moving close to you. It's you finding your direction, quite literally. Okay. It's going to happen quick. There's going to be a lot of things happening quick in the next several months. Okay. You still got Big Beaver full moon on my mind. That was the membership side of the channel, you guys, just so you know. Craig's talking about last night. We talked about the full super moon, the full Beaver super moon in Taurus last night. You needed this? Good. So, I mean, quick changes coming to your life. Movement forward at the speed of light. Okay, this is Cupid's arrows of love. This is you getting your card moving into the future. The restless feeling is that Page of Swords, okay? An air sign, anybody, in fact, but an air sign in particular is like, I feel like something's coming, and it is. You're moving into happiness. Don't let the world events keep you from enjoying your happy time. Just saying. That's your reading! That is why, listen, I laughed so hard, you guys, last night when we were talking. I just thinking about it on the membership side last night, I laughed so hard that when I went downstairs, Kyle came up. We have the man cave, the first floor, and the second floor. I'm on the second floor here in my office, okay? So after we got off of the membership live, I'm gonna start laughing again. My cheeks hurt from laughing so hard. I went down to the living room. I was playing with the dog. Kyle comes upstairs like 5 minutes later. He's like, he looked at me. I'm like, I'm still chuckling to myself. I'm like, what? It was a funny life. He goes, I know. I could hear you 2 floors up laughing. That's how freaking funny I'm like, it was fun. You know? It was really bad. It should have been a spicy meatball night. We threw bones. So depending on every week on the membership side, Wednesday night's the big live for memberships. Like $9.99 a month for membership. That's like coffee and a half if you go get coffee. We do 2 lives. One on Wednesday. I do a big live. This is the giveaway. Where'd it go? What did I do with the giveaway? Did I put it away? I don't know what I did with my giveaway I gave away last night, y'all. What did I do with it? I gave away a giant crystal last night. I don't know what I did with it because it's not here. It was a tower. It was crazy lace. I don't know what I did with it, y'all. It probably fell off. Hold on. The cat likes to come in here and get my business. No, I don't know where it's at. It's here somewhere. There's so much stuff in here because I'm going through all of my curtains and stuff to give Kate. I don't know what I did with it, but it's a giant crazy lace tower that's huge, and that was the giveaway last night. I don't know what I did with it. God knows, okay? But we had so much fun, and like once a month we do what they call a spicy meatball night, and it gets pretty spicy, and let me tell you, last night got really spicy, and it wasn't even a spicy meatball night. It wasn't even a spicy meatball night. Well, here's who won. I don't know what I did with that thing. That's crazy. That is crazy. Are we sure it didn't fall up here? I know it didn't just get up and walk away. Oh, I know what I did. I took it in my bedroom last night and I put it in the moonlight so it charged before I send it out to the winter. Okay? It was all Greg's fault. I blame Greg for everything. It was kind of my fault too. Okay. So let's do it. Up next. Did I say Jennifer B? We did Jennifer B's already. We're doing Jessica's and then Mahalia. I like being blamed. I know you do. Let's find Jessica's question. Oh, let me go to the PayPal real quick and make sure nobody else paid before we do this. You can pay via PayPal too, y'all, if you don't want to pay on here. Mary paid for another one. Mary, you're after Mahalia. Okay, let me write you down, girl. All right, so Jessica, let me go find your question. Okay. Will my ex-husband and I ever have a healthy co-parenting relationship for our kids? Let's find out. For Jessica, will Jessica and her ex-husband ever, ex-husband, ever have a healthy co-parenting relationship for our kids? Okay. Fire sign. Again. The sun. Leo. Stop, phone. The Wheel of Fortune. Tower. 3 majors all in a row, girl. The 3 of Pentacles. True partnership. Collaboration. 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups, but it came out in reverse. Oh. I'm going to say yes, but just, why do I keep getting David Bridal things? I'm not getting married, y'all, okay? So here's the thing. The Knight of Wands talks about people feeling very passionate. Now, what can this mean? It can mean many things. It can mean passionate about you passionate about him, passionate about making it work out. It could mean that you get a boyfriend and he hates it. He's very passionate about it. It can, mean a lot of things. Okay? But the past, okay. Technically, to me, this is the past and the present. So you get 2 really good cards, but then it goes down in burning flames, okay? Like it goes well for a while, okay? And then something happens and somebody loses it, okay? Loses their nut, okay? All right. Now, here's the thing. In the future, we get a good partnership, a collaboration for the family. Then we get the 9 of Cups in reverse, which is selfishness and greed and materialism. Okay? But then we get these 2 pages at the end. So I'm going to tell you, oh, look, Judgment too. Oh, look, the 10 of Cups. I'm going to say yeah, but it's going to take a while. It's not going to be maybe it does. I've been getting these David Bridal things for 2 years. I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, so I think yes, but it's going to be a road. And there's always going to be, and this is how it is when people get divorced, okay? Very rarely do you find a couple that got divorced and everything's peaches and cream for the rest of their lives. It's very rarely like that. I've been divorced twice. One time, great. Never any problem. The other time, it was a flaming mess, okay? But I feel like there'll be long periods of good stuff and then something bad happens because somebody is being very selfish. Then really good collaboration for a long time for the family, and then again, somebody being selfish. So in the end, I think as you get older and the kids get older, it'll get better and better. But there's always going to be times when, somebody's mad because you got to spend a weekend with their family, not the other family. You know what I mean? There's always going to be that. That's the thing that sucks about divorce, okay? Does it suck because, the family's over? Yes. But to me, what sucks most of all when it comes to divorce is divvying up everybody's time during the holidays and stuff. There's nothing worse. Hey, Eunice. Hi, Stud Husky. Another foolish mortal will tell you. Yeah, it's rough. My first husband never had a problem. We always had a great relationship, always. So much so that other relationships I was in and their families were like, whoa, what's going on here? I'm like, we're civilized adults. So, yeah, you have your kids full time. Yeah, that's why the selfishness card's here. So I'm gonna say there'll be good stretches, and then the first will be a good stretch, and you're gonna think everything's fine, and then the crash of all crashes with the Tower, and then it'll start getting better and better as you go along. Yeah. It makes sense, Jessica. It does. It sure does. Okay? That's your reading. Divorce. It's a wonderful thing, is it not? All right. Thanks, Jessica. Mahalia wants a general reading. Then we got Mary and Karen. Okay? And then Peaceful and Me. Hi, girl. Peaceful and Me is after Karen. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put the red X's up because I got to do something after this. And I have a membership live at 2 p.m. So we're going to go ahead and put those up. So if you want to, you got like 60 seconds. You want to ask another question, do it now. And then after 60 seconds, which it's 11:17 here by 11:18, if you don't ask the question and you send until after that, you will go on next Tuesday. Okay? There is no sending it late and having it done. That I get into a thing like that, and then I'm, it's not that I don't appreciate it, but there's a schedule, right? So, all right. Let me make sure nobody else paid via PayPal. Nope. Okay. So 11:17. You got a few more seconds. All right. Who did I say was next? Sorry, guys. Mahalia wants a general reading. Hey, girl. Hey, Peacefully Me. You're welcome, Jessica. Mahalia wants a general read. What does she need to know? They don't want to. Thank you, Another Foolish Mortal. Keep putting them up. If you're new here, first make sure I'm live before you ask for a reading, number 1. Number 2, check, see here where all the comments are. See if there's red X's there. If there are red X's there, we're not taking any more readings. I will be back on Tuesday. I do micro readings on Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. Chicago time and Thursday mornings at 10 a.m. Chicago time every week. Unless I'm sick or something, or it's a holiday, right? And if it's a holiday, I usually figure something else out, okay? A different day. General reading from Mahalia. You need to rest, girl. You need to rest. You need to retreat. You need to recover. There's a new start here. Celebration with friends. Queen of Pentacles, the mother, the protector, financial growth, nurturing. Thanks, Eunice. Eunice paid for 2. Okay, that's it. Thanks, Eunice. You got in just in time, girl. Just in time, girl. Let me check PayPal one more time. Okay, that's it. We're not taking any more questions. Okay. Love you. The Queen of, 7 of Wands. I love, oh my God, it's the Emperor. Ooh, you need to get ready. The phallic symbol of the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Man. The 3 of Wands. Look, the 5. What's underneath it? Ooh. Oh, my friend. Oh, thank God. There's a lot going on here. You need to rest. There's a lot going on and a lot gonna be going on, Mahalia, okay? The 4 of Swords is a card of rest and retreat because a new start is getting ready to happen. You need to recover. Your life is getting ready to renew, okay? Take a moment of reflection, all right? And relax for a minute because I'm telling you, there's a big celebration come for many different reasons. At some point, there has been betrayal. There's been competition. But that tends to bleed off now because a celebration is coming. You're protected. Somebody fights for you. It could be the Emperor. It could be an Emperor coming, or this could be your boss. Okay. Listen, the Emperor comes. A passionate new beginning, and what you're waiting for arrives, or what you've been waiting out for. The 3 of Wands is a card waiting on the seashore, waiting for your ship to come in. Here it is. The ship comes in, okay? After a lot of betrayal and competition. Decisions made, Gemini. Love, opportunity, your cup runneth over, if you will. Okay? So usually I tell people, I think you're getting ready to ascend. Okay? Love and light, Candace. Love you, love you. I think you're getting ready to ascend. When I see something like this, it's like you're probably feeling right now tired all the time. You maybe even feel like you're ill, but you're not. Exhausted. Like everything goes wrong. Every time you go to pick something up, you drop it. To me, those are huge signs. You're Gemini. Huge signs of ascension. Huge signs. Those are side effects of getting ready to ascend to a higher level. Okay? So you need to rest because something big getting ready to happen. All right? Celebration, finally. Abundance, prosperity, the mother. People fighting for you. Who? The emperor. The exciting new beginning. What you're waiting for arrives. I will say this. You're probably already going through this or have, but this is, you're exhausted because there's been a lot of change. There, like I said, competition, whether it's a job or in love, or betrayal, dishonesty around you, trickery and deception, perhaps. Okay. Oh, thank you. But now the decision's made. What's coming for you is your cup running over. It could be love, like I said, romantic love. But not just that, just a higher vibrational level, okay? It's like people around you see it. So if people start acting weird, they can see it or feel it, okay? I'm not taking any more questions. I am done. This is micro readings. It's $10 per question for an 8-card spread. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. If you ever come in here, make sure that you look to see if there are any. Hold on, I'm trying to find the red X's. Thank you, and other flows. Just put a wall of them up, okay? If you ever come in here, check and see if you see red X's. That means I'm not taking any more readings, okay? I'll be back on Tuesday. I do this every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Chicago time and every Thursday at 10 a.m. Chicago time. So I can see you, but I'm not taking any more questions. Not today. I'll be back on Tuesday, okay? So that is for Cardi K. Thanks for coming by, though. It looks really good, Mahalia. It does. So rest. Take care of yourself. If you feel tired, sleep. If you're hungry, eat. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, time to rest up. Everything's getting ready to change. Sorry. That's okay, Eunice. You're good. You're at the bottom. You're the last one, Eunice. Anybody else that pays will be held over until Tuesday. Okay? Mary, you're next. Then Karen, Peacefully, and Eunice, and we are done. You're fine. Thanks, Mahalia. I hope I pronounced that right. I suck. Sorry. You squeaked in. You're welcome. Mary, you're next. We're not taking any more questions, y'all. Love you. I'll be back on Tuesday. I met a Gemini man. Ooh, let me click into this. I met a Gemini man, and the connection was magnetic. We just met on Monday. Things got really intense, and now he vanished. Ah, typical unascended Gemini, right? He vanished yesterday and today. I haven't felt this kind of chemistry in a long time, but I'm wondering, is this going anywhere, or should I let it go? Queen of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. For Mary. Competition. 5 of Swords. Ooh. Temperance. Hold on. Page of Wands. Oh my God, the Empress. Justice. Oh, I think he's going to come back. Let me say this. Okay. I skipped Greg. Oh, Greg. You're after Mary. Sorry, y'all. All right. So this is going to sound bad. Are you ready? If people don't quit calling me, I mean, I love you, but no. So I feel like the Five of Wands is obstacles, competition, tensions, and disagreements, but we have it surrounded by Nine of Pentacles and Temperance. This is gonna sound bad. This is gonna sound bad, girl. He's probably talking to the others and cutting some people off. He's probably contemplating. He's a Gemini. He is a Gemini. I'm laughing at Greg's statement. He is a Gemini, so he's probably sitting on it. Because when we don't know what we're going to do, or if something stops us dead in our tracks, Mary, we will pull in and not talk to anyone until we make up our mind what we're going to do. You know that. You're a Gemini, right? We cannot be pressed into making a decision. We will ghost everybody, sit in our thought process for a while, and then decide. I think that's what he's doing. The fact that you get Temperance, the Page of Wands, the Empress, Justice, and the Eight of Wands, which is Cupid's arrows of love coming right at you, I think you're going to hear from him again. But this is where Geminis get in trouble. Instead of, completely disappearing, they should just say, well, I need to think about it. I find you attractive, but I need to really think about it. But most people won't understand that, okay? I think that's what he's doing. I think he's going to come back at you. Again, I'm going to tell you, like I tell everybody, don't sit around and wait for nobody. Nobody. If they need time to concentrate and figure out what they want to do, let them. But continue to live your life. I know you will, Mary. But the answer is, I think it will go somewhere. But I also think that you should just let it go. And he'll come back when he's going to come back. I don't think it'll be a month or anything like that. I think you'll hear from him within the week. You know what I mean? So I'm going to say just let it go and move forward. I think he'll contact you sooner rather than later. A Gemini is never going to, and I say this because bearing in mind that Mary is also a Gemini, that we're going to think about things for a while. And I think that's what he's doing. But you get the Page of Wands, the Empress, and Justice for the Empress, and a new beginning, and keep it communication coming at you. Just continue to live your life. Don't worry about it. Because we also all know that when it comes to a Gemini, I can't say everybody, because some Geminis, I didn't think you were. I didn't think you were. Because all Geminis aren't ascended. But for the majority of Geminis, this is going to be very controversial when I say this, okay? Geminis are always going to be more interested if you ignore them. To a certain point, okay? Gemini don't like anything that's too easy. Because we're like, that's too easy. I guess the 5 other people standing behind me could have it too. So just be you, Mary. Just be you. Definitely see him coming back or coming by or getting it together. That's your reading. Thanks, Mary. Greg, you're next. For Greggy Poo Poo. For my Greggy Poo Poo. I like him, but yeah, I felt like there are others. Yeah. Well, here's the thing about when you start dating, you're dating. You know what I mean? That's the one thing that kind of cracks me up sometimes. It's like, and listen, when you're out there dating, just like you've got several people interested in you, he probably got several people interested in him, right? So then when you finally meet somebody you like, you go, oh, wow, is this the person that I like enough that I'm going to not talk to anybody else? That I feel like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of the feeling I get. Greggy time. Thanks, Mary. What did Greg? Let me go back. Hold on. I got to click everything. Eunice. Peacefully. Karen. Greg. Who's coming to Greggy in the love department? Who's coming to Greggy in the love department? The burden. Ace of Pentacles. Oh! Five of Pentacles. Ooh, this came out in reverse. That's good. I feel like you got some past stuff to deal with first, my dear. Yeah. Four of Cups. I think possibly an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Ten of Wands talks about burden and exhaustion and responsibility. The Ace of Pentacles is there's an opportunity coming, but it's followed by, and you're not going to agree with this, but I'm going to say it. It's followed by the Five of Pentacles, which is the card of insecurity and worry. And then the Seven of Wands, which is a revelation. And then the five, you got a lot. You got a lot. You got two fives here. And then you get the Five of Cups in reverse, which is recovery. Then the Four of Cups, which is that's when the person comes in that you're not quite looking at. And the Page of Swords is it's restless and new. The Ace of Swords on the bottom says mental clarity and breakthroughs. I think it's somebody you had no idea or had any thought about it being. Okay? So I feel like there's an ex, at least one that you have to deal with. I feel like there's a talk about with somebody that's very insecure. It's almost like you talk to somebody back from your past and there's a revelation like, oh my God, this is not who I thought she was. And you can let it go and recover from it because they come back at you again, making an offer. And that's after you recover from that. So it could be the one that got away. And when they approach you to talk to you about it, they're such a different person. You're like, oh my God, this is who this person really is. I thought they were this person. And that gives you the revelation to recover from it and let it go. The Four of Cups says that the universe offers you something that you don't see. Okay? It's different. They're different, the person that's coming, the Ace of Swords. Crystal clear. A breakthrough. That's what I think. I think it's somebody you never even knew or thought of. Yeah. It's really great when you are like totally in love with like a karmic relationship and then you get distance from them and then they come back at you. Happened to me I don't know how many times. And you go, oh my God, this is who this person really is. This is not the person I thought they were. I was in love with somebody who did not exist. And you get to let go of it. That's your reading, Greg. Greggy leggy poo poo. Karen, you're next. Then Peacefully Me and Eunice, and we are done. Thanks, Greg. That was a crazy reading. A good reading. Karen, what does this Aries really want from me? He flipped on me. Oh boy. You're welcome. So you met my ex-husband. For Karen, what does this Aries really want from me? He flipped on me. What does the Aries really want from Karen? Ooh, the Three of Cups in reverse. A good time. The Magician. The Sun. It's like he just wants to have fun. What is going on? Loss, despair, regret. Walking away. Why? Because it comes out next to the Five of Cups, which is loss and grief. Woo! The Tower. Yeah. A good time. Because he's not celebrating. The Three of Cups in reverse is more about rumors and gossip. You probably heard really good things about you. It's also a card of betrayal and disloyalty and rejection. The magician is using his tools and skills to get what he wants, following that Three of Cups in reverse. It's weird because we get the Sun where he's like, oh, he's really enjoying it. And the Star card, which is Aquarius, which, Pluto went into Aquarius, so he may, like, the truth dawns on him. The Grief card followed by the Escape card and the Tower, it burns to the ground. Abandonment. Giving and receiving prosperity, and then abandonment. Does he talk a lot of like, we're going to be in it together forever? Because I think that's crap. It's like when he wants it and he's in it with you, he's happy. But then it's like, he's like, oh, a shiny object out there in the pasture. Let me run and see what that is. Does that make any sense? You blocked him? Okay. I just clicked over to see the comments now. Yeah, and it's going to continue to be like this. It's always going to end up in burning flames and abandonment. It's like, oh, she's pretty and cute, and I'm going to spend time here. But wait, there's something shiny off in the distance. You know what I mean? It's weird because when he was with you, because this is the past over here, he thought it was great. But the fact, in and above it all, is that you get the Three of Cups in the reverse. I'm going to say this. Greg, close your ears. Okay. This is so stereotypical, and I apologize for whoever's watching. He's like, he's great when he's with you, but when he's not, he's out with his boys, drinking and cohorting, okay, gossiping about, yeah, she was really good, but man, that chick over there is really hot too. Let me go talk to her. Yeah, I wouldn't count on anything, period, the end. You escaped, and for that, you should be thankful. That's your reading. Yeah. I always love the people that come in hot, flaming hot, then they disappear, go out and date 5 other people, and then when you move on and start dating, or they think that you're paying attention to somebody else, they have a nuclear meltdown. Grow up, okay? This is hi, Twania. That's a pretty name. This is micro readings. So this is when people pay to get a reading done. It's $10. I'm not doing any more today. We need to put up more red X's AFM. I do these on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Chicago time and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Chicago time. I do the readings for all the zodiac signs for free. Monday through Thursday, I release 3 a day, 1 for every zodiac sign for the week. And then on Fridays, I do a membership. On Fridays, I do a weekend What's Up. It's a free weekend reading for every zodiac sign. So come check it out then. I'll be live tomorrow, 2 o'clock. And that way you can get your, was it Aries you asked for? Your weekend reading for Aries. Come join us then. It's a lot of fun. Okay? Thanks for coming by, though. I appreciate you. Peacefully and then Eunice, and we are done. Peacefully. Oh. Hi. What is my messages regarding Aquarius male and love? Aquarius male and love, please. Aquarius male and love, please. Let's shuffle a couple times. What is Peacefully Me's messages regarding Aquarius male and love? Things should be changing. Oh, did you survive? 8 of Cups. Oh, look, Aquarius. And, oh, the Page of Cups. The 1111 card. Looks good. Judgment. We also get the 3 of Swords, though. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. I feel like he is finding his way. If that makes sense. He may walk away, but I think you'll survive it. Here's the problem I have. The Star card, it's like he is ascending to a higher level, but Like he's gaining clarity. Like, so if he's walked away or something happened, I think you'll survive it. And I think, he'll come back and say, the Page of Cups and talk about moving forward and commitment and that he makes that judgment, but he gets hung up. One more time. For some reason, he feels disempowered. And it's probably him, not you. Usually it's our own self, right? It's like his fear of being disempowered and not being, I don't know if in charge is the right word, the leader in the relationship makes him veer away from it. I'm not saying it's true. I'm saying that's how he feels. A lot of times how a person feels and what's really happening are two totally different things. But he does have love and compassion for you. I think he's having a lot of inner, with Pluto entering Aquarius and the curtains being thrown back and everybody, and especially Aquarius, having to look into themselves and everything around them. We had an argument and are currently not talking. Well, there you go. I think you'll survive it. But I don't know if it'll last forever because of that Three of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of inner work he needs to do, and he's hung up in some way about not being in charge of his feelings, of the relationship. He's having like a lot of negative thoughts. He may even think like he's going to be entrapped or something like that. But he does have love. Again, for Aquarians right now, is it great because they're seeing the truth of everything? Yes, but that also shakes them to the core. Just as it does for a lot of us now that Pluto has entered their home of Aquarius. So I think you'll talk again, but there's probably something else that's going to come up. He needs to probably focus on himself for a minute. Okay? But that's his thing. That's about him, not about you. Because you definitely see that he cares for you because the Queen of Cups is there. That's your reading. So if you want to wait around for it, do. I always tell people don't wait around for people, okay? They have work to do. They have to, he in particular, it's almost like he has to get past being in charge. I know many Aquarians. And again, for all the Aquarians out there, I'm not talking about all of you, okay? But an unascended Aquarius, they're very used to being alone. And I've had talks to Aquarians that aren't ascended that want to be in a relationship, and I'm like, you have to learn compromise. One person doesn't drive the boat. That's your reading, Peaceful Me. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Lastly is Eunice, and we are finished. For Eunice, how many mom's courts? Wait a minute. How many mom's court dates go on Monday? What's that mean? Oh, how will my mom? I'm gonna get it together and learn how to read. Okay. How will my mom's court date go on Monday? How will, she asked two questions. The first one is how? Oh, celebration. Stability. Harmony. Ooh, the devil. Devil's in the details. The Knight of Pentacles. Be careful of contracts. The Page of Pentacles. Ooh, Justice came out in reverse. That's not good. Again. The Wheel of Fortune came out in the upright, though. Barely. It was like this. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Overwhelmed. The Queen of Wands. I think there'll be a celebration. I think that pay attention to the contracts. Pay attention to the fine print. The Devil shows up here. It talks about the shadow self and restriction, temptation, destructive behavior, and materialism. The Knight of Pentacles talks about money coming. It took forever to come. The Page of Pentacles also talks about an opportunity manifesting. But then we get Justice in reverse. So there may be part of it that she feels is unfair. and she's being punished, but the fact that she gets the Wheel of Fortune. So, in other words, like most times when I get something about going to court, she may get most of what she wants, but not everything. Okay? But you do get the Wheel of Fortune. She's going to feel like she does like win, but she's not going to get everything she wants, whatever that means, because of the Two of Pentacles here. It's like imbalanced, okay? It's like fortune comes, but it's imbalanced. So she's going to think it's not fair, but she does have a win. Because we have the Queen of Wands on the bottom, which is the warrior queen, the Queen of War. Interesting, yes. Will the judge side with her after we tell him what's really going on? Let's find out. I think she'll win. She just won't win as much as she thinks she should. But let's ask again. I'll be back on Thursday. I'll be here tomorrow for the free weekend readings if you guys want to come hang out. For Eunice, will the judge side with her after we tell him what's really going on? Oh. Nine of Swords in reverse is freedom, empowerment. I'm going to say yes, but again, I don't think it's as much as she wants him to. I don't know what that means. Yeah, see. The Seven of Swords is a card of dishonesty and betrayal and trickery and deception and falseness. So that if the judge lets you talk about it, he'll see it. The World. Oh, the Six of Cups, yeah. There's some kind of an offer for her to, and she gets to move on. Again, painful ending. It's a card of defeat, so Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords, wow. Ooh, the Star card. I think yes. But she may not be able to say everything that she wants to say. She may be able to say some stuff, and the judge is like, that's enough, I don't want to hear anymore. It's like the dishonesty is seen, and she has freedom, and is empowered, and gets to move on, and gets an offer. See, this is them making the offer, right? And then there's an ending to it. The fact that the Knight of Wands says, passionately moving into the future. The Knight of Wands says actively moving into the future, and the Star card is destiny and wish fulfillment. And moving on, moving. Yes, again, I'm going to say she's not going to get everything she wants. I could tell that by the first thing. Mamie got eviction notice from her ex-boyfriend. He faked signing her name and took her out of the deed. Yeah, so she'll get some of it, just not all of it. Some of what she wants, just not all of it. But they do see the betrayal, because this is literally the betrayer card. That's the name of it. So, yes, again, may not get everything she wants, but yes, I believe so. Crazy, right, Eunice? That's horrible. That's a horrible thing to do to somebody. It surprises me very much that he got away with that, because in general, when you're talking about, because I used to be a notary, I've done a lot of stuff in my life, people. So usually when you're taking somebody off of a deed or something, you have to have a notary to do that. And when you go to a notary, they have to show you their driver's license and everything. Yes, karma always comes. Sometimes it's later rather than sooner, but karma always comes, Eunice. That's your reading, guys. That's it. We are done. I will be back on Tuesday at 6 p.m. for micro readings again. That's when I'll be back for micro readings. We'll be doing the Weekend What's Up Live, a free weekend reading for all the zodiac signs. So have a great rest of your day. Members, I'll see you in a couple hours. Love and light, my dear friends. Thank you for my moderators and other foolish mortal. Thank you so much. And I'll see y'all real soon. Bye.